Hola amigos, this is Level 12 and today we are going to be talking about my top 10 favorite Hetalia ships. I, I, a lot of these ships are kind of platonic because, I don't know, they just are. And a few of them you may disagree with, a few of them you're going to be like, why do you ship this? You stupid person. Listen, they're my ships. Write yours in the comments. I really don't care. But I love some of these ships. I just love being so cute over. Next, okay, number 10 is Finland x Sweden. This is probably like the biggest one on here, but like it's number 10 because it is kind of popular. It's like super popular and it's just cute. Like I like Sweden and Finland on their own, and together they're just like this cute little couple. Like Sweden is this kind of awkward, quiet guy, and Finland is the outgoing, happy-go-lucky one, and together they're just the cutest little thing. And like I enjoy like the thought of Sweden just like trying to navigate what it is to have a relationship. In Finland, he isn't really sure himself, but he's a little bit more sure-footed than Sweden. Also, I like the fact that like some people headcanon their child as Sealand and Ladonia, something like that. I forget. It's just the cutest little thing, and I love it. It almost rivals Face, but it doesn't rival Face. Number 9 is Austria x Hungary. This one is just, I find it really elegant and sweet because of obviously the Austria-Hungary before like World War I ended, but like they are just a cute couple, and I feel like in their heyday they were really good together. Like Austria does really care for Hungary. I feel like, and Hungary does really care for the safety of Austria, and Hungary is one of the few things in Austria's life that he's really able to open up to, and a person that Austria can confide in, and something Austria seems to need because he is kind of uptight and he needs someone other than Germany that's just kind of like a servant to him, in my opinion. That's more of a companion. I just find their relationship really sweet, and I feel like Austria can really put on his big boy pants and be, you know, a man for once with Hungary around, and Hungary lets him. It's sweet. It's just their relationship is cute. Hungary cares for Austria. Austria cares for Hungary. It's great. I love it. Number 8 is Face, and if you don't know what Face is, I have a video on it. I'll link it down below. It's France, America, Canada, and England. And the idea behind this family is that France and England are the parents, and then America and Canada are the children, and it's just really cute. It's like they're a family, and the Face video that I have goes on to explain like the theories behind it and if it's true or not, or if it could have been possible. And if you watch the video, you'll find out. But I like Face because it's like the heyday of the English and the French empires when they were ruling America and Canada kind of together, and they had like different parts of these places, but like they were still there together, and I kind of imagine they would be in contact with each other. I'm not really sure about that time period, but it's just really like sweet to think about. Like they raised these two boys together, and you can clearly, more so in Canada, you can see how the influence of both the English and the French happened. In America, it's a little bit less because of our violent revolution. But I like Face when like England and France are the adults and America and Canada are still children, because I don't know, it's just like more of that time of childhood youth when the siblings are playing together, and the parents, it might not be alright, but like you pretend it's alright. I just have this really dark idea of how Face ended. Don't get me started. I just like Face, okay? Leave me alone. It's cute. Next is number 7 is the Baltic Brothers. I know in canon they're not brothers, okay? It's very clearly stated they are not brothers. I know that. I'm not dumb, but I want them to be brothers. I want them to be brothers. They act so much like brothers, it's hard to think that they aren't brothers. And Lithuania is the oldest, Estonia is the kind of middle child, which was actually, I think my first Italia video ever is Estonia, a middle child, and then Latvia, the little brother that gets himself into trouble, and the older siblings have to be like, oh, Latvia, stop getting yourself into trouble. And it's a great, I wish Hema had made them brothers, because they are, along with Poland, I think they're the only ones without siblings? Yeah, they're the only ones without siblings, either adopted or, like, blood siblings. And it's, like, sad. Like, they need siblings. They are, out of all the characters in Hetalia, the 3 of them need, like, a blood relative they can hang out with. And they even complain, like, oh, I wish I had siblings. And then they realize they're not. And it's a joke of the show. But, like, they need to be siblings because they act so much like siblings. And I know it's because that it's either act like that or die in Russia's house. I understand that. But they just act so well together, and, like, by well I mean they act like brothers together. I mean, they're not the best of friends, but they, like, get along in a familial way. And Lithuania does look out for Estonia and Latvia like he would 2 younger brothers, and Estonia is just kind of that middle child that's like, meh. And then Latvia is just getting himself into trouble, and his 2 older brothers are trying to help him out of it and help him, navigate his place in the world. And it's, why aren't they brothers? I don't understand this. Number 6 is probably the weirdest one, but it's Switzerland x Monaco. Okay, so a while back, I believe in January or December, I made a video about a Hetalia zombie survival group. Maybe it was even in October. I don't know. I don't have a good grasp of time. But, in that video, I had Switzerland and Monaco on the same, like, zombie survival team, and then that video sparked a fan fiction that I was writing, and still currently writing. I hate it so much that I kind of gave up on it. I've been rewriting the first chapter for, like, months. Anyways, and in the story I had planned that they would become a couple, and it makes so much sense once you think about it. It's a crack pairing, I know, but, like, it makes so much sense once you think about it. Switzerland is this quiet, neutral guy. He's, like, just want to protect his sister. He's really, like, just not selfish, but more standoffish and kind of just in his own little world. Not in a bad way, but in a way, like, I don't like people kind of way. And then Monaco, I feel like she's a little bit more outgoing, and she's smart, and she's a gambler, something that's is a good foil for Switzerland. And, like, when those 2 come together, I feel like Monaco kind of helps Switzerland out of his little box, and as that is happening, Switzerland grows his feelings for Monaco. I'm just relaying y'all how my fan fiction was supposed to go, and it didn't. But yeah, that's just how I see them. And again, once you think about it, once you actually stop to think about it, it's a good ship idea, okay? I know it's weird. I'm not blind to that. I know it's weird, okay? Just let me have this. Let me have this cute little ship that I can hold in my hand and love. I'm sorry, just Switzerland x Monaco is something I know is weird, but something, like, I love so much. I just love the thought of it so much. It's great. Number 5 is Prussia x Liechtenstein, and I know what some of y'all are about to be saying. Leanne? No, don't do that. And I would agree, except I don't ship it in, like, a romantic way. This is another platonic ship. I ship Prussia and Liechtenstein as if Prussia was, like, a guard or protector, like an older brother figure, and Liechtenstein was his little sister or little princess that he had to protect. And technically it works because they are related. They're both, like, Germanic in nature, so they're related that way. But I ship it in a way that, like, Prussia is her protector, like an older brother. I know Switzerland exists for that position, okay? Just hear me out. Prussia was once a knight, right? So he's a protector of things. And Liechtenstein is a princess, and knights protect princesses. And that's all his job is. It's just to protect her from the evil things in the world, and maybe and have tea parties with her. I don't know, but it's cute in my mind. And I love Prussia because I know he's the older brother to Germany, but a younger brother and a younger sister is 2 completely different things. Older brothers to their younger sisters are very protective, and it's protective in a cute way, and that's how I see this. And it just warms my heart to think that Prussia can go from being this I'm awesome and a knight and wah kind of guy to this just dude who, like, hangs out with his little sister and is really cute and is like, hey, do you need to go to the park today? You want to pick some flowers? And Liechtenstein is like, yes, let me pack a picnic basket. It's cute. I want that in my life. I went on a really long rant, almost 2 minutes. I'm so sorry, but I just love this ship. It's cute. It's cute. Next, number 4 is Lithuania x Poland. Now, every time I talk about this, I always think, oh, but like they don't like each other. But then I get a comment that's like, oh, I'm a Poland, I like Lithuanians. Whatever. In the show, bump whatever happens in real life. In the show, they're really great friends, and like you can tell it's more than a friendship. And they're like, Lithuania, it's kind of like why I like Finland and Sweden and Monaco x Switzerland, is their personalities are like different. Like Poland is this outgoing, crazy guy, and he's sensitive on the inside. And then Lithuania is more quiet. He's more like, you know, he's not like shy. He's just quiet and kind of awkward and like smarter. And he's kind of like hardened on the inside, I guess. He isn't a crybaby by any means, I don't think. I think that's more Latvia, but like, and then together they just make this kind of cute couple trying to find their way in the world, because they both dealt with hardships, and they both have to like figure out how to deal with those hardships, and together they would figure it out decently. And like Poland is one of the few people that knows about Lithuania's like the scars on his back, and very few people know like all the trouble Lithuania went through with Russia, and Poland is there to like be the shoulder that Lithuania can cry on. But when Poland has his hard days, Lithuania is there as well, and it's this very beautiful ship I have in my mind, and it's so loving and sweet, and I just wish the best for both of these characters. Number 3 is Latvia x Liechtenstein, and I also love Liechtenstein x Neo-Latvia. I'm dying over that. But not like Neo-Liechtenstein and Neo-Latvia. I don't really like that one that much. But like, in any event, Latvia x Liechtenstein. Okay? Listen, they are both quiet. There was one fan art, but it wasn't the right size for what I was going for. It says small but mighty, and it was like a prom or wedding photo or something. And that suits them so well. They're both like size-wise, I don't just mean like in the show-wise. They're both like small, short characters, and like you wouldn't think much from them, but in the show you actually see they do some like pretty cool things. Like Latvia is like the overseer of Sealand and like is making sure Sealand is alright, and then Liechtenstein does her best to make sure her older brother is alright, and they're both just characters you can easily write off as being small and cute and helpless, but like in reality I think they both could pack a punch, and just together and their solidarity of being small characters that don't really have a lot put in on them as being characters, it's just cute. Also, I don't know, they just seem like so similar in my mind. They would just make a cute couple, and it works for me. It's great. Don't question it. Okay. Little warning for the next two. The next two y'all probably won't agree with, and I understand why, but I ship it, and I'm just kind of nervous for these next two. Okay? If you don't want to have your day ruined, click from this video now. I won't judge you. But if you do continue to watch, I ask that you don't judge me, because I gave you the chance to leave. Number 2 is Lithuania x Russia. I know why this ship is bad. I understand that fully. I fully understand why this ship is bad. But that doesn't stop me from shipping it, because I don't know. When I first watched Hetalia, I didn't understand that Russia was as messed up as he was. I think I've said this a few times. And I had already started shipping Lithuania x Russia. I just liked how their characters interacted. I kind of like how Lithuania was kind of shy and scared around Russia. I took that more as not what it actually was. And now that I do know the history between Lithuania and Russia, I just can't stop shipping it. It's one of those ships that is comforting to me in a weird way. And I don't really want to go into why, but it just is. But I do know why it's bad. I'm not just blindly shipping it. Even, like, something I was watching a live stream. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It was a Head of Facts live stream, because I watched a lot of those, and I had clicked off to go do something, and when I got back, she was like quiet, and then she was like, oh yes, I did it, and like a few minutes later, she was like, I got the people in the chat to finally ship Lithuania and Russia, because she didn't like that ship but it was in her Lithuania dating simulator game, because it just exists. You can't get around it. And that just rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm like, I already shipped that. But I know it's wrong, and I just like it because it's comforting. Again, I don't want to go into why, but it just is. The next one, the image is gore, okay? That's another little layer of warning. The next image is gore, and the next one is worse than this one. I know that, okay? And it's even worse why I ship that one. Just... Number 1 is Prussia x Russia. I'm so nervous to talk about this. I'm going to make an entire video on why people don't like Prussia x Russia, and it's mostly because they hate each other in the show. Like, I'm not dumb to that. Like, Lithuania and Russia, you can kind of, like, but Prussia legit hates Russia, and Russia has this weird obsession with Prussia. I will admit that, but, again, I like this one because it's comforting in a way. It's familiar. Without getting into too much detail, that's all I'll say on it, but it provides me comfort in life. It's so hard to talk about this because I know it's such a bad ship, but I can't help but have it be my favorite because how much I relate to it and how much it just brings me comfort and how much I feel like Prussia sometimes. I think that's all I'm gonna say for this ship. I'm getting really emotional right now. Anyways, that's it for this video. I got more emotional than I thought I would. I know the last 2 ships aren't exactly what the fans like. I get that. Okay, I'm not dumb. But, I got a new turtle. His name is Ralph. He's fake, but I put him on my thing because I thought he would be cute. And Ralph is like the best thing that's happened in my life for the past 2 weeks, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching. Frick. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more anime otaku related content. Ciao, chicos.